Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument. Great leap! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It out wide, played back in, and he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vinicius Junior. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defenders on the back foot. Foden goes up and over. Real chance! It's out for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro with a long pass. Casemiro hoists it forward. Gonzalez. Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gonzalez. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Out to the right. Across the field it goes. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That is terrific skill. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And he's going long. Vinicius Junior. And now they can launch a counter. Decent looking ball. Just the goal. Shot at goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Has a shot! Vinicius Junior. Taps it out. That'll be a throw-in. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Brazil head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Foden with the short one. A chance to play it in. Tries to stroke it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. It's a brilliant interception. Gonzalez. Coaxed through there. Oh, sweet feet. Hits one! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Played out to the right. That's been drilled forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And help's available out wide. Gonzalez. Kovacic. Gabriel. Forward it goes. He's through the middle. And the finish! Richarlison is going for goal! And he heaves it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gonzalez tries to get it forward quickly. Richarlison. Well intercepted, really alerts the danger.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Richarlison takes the long option. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's played forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gabriel. Richarlison. He's gone for it! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Alex Telles. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football.
And the finish! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And it's Rashford. Gets wrestled off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Spain are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia goes looking. Now can he finish? Going for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gets it back. Lewandowski could move up a gear here. It's a brilliant interception. Fabian Ruiz. Spain scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. João Cancelo plays it forward. He's pinged one through here. Big chance! Good idea, just poorly executed. Chance to break. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Plays it out to the wing. It's one! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Spain get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's got options out wide. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Ferran Torres. And here's Rashford. Rashford. Oh, sweet feet. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! It's broken loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Surely. Eric Garcia hoists it forward. Rashford not easily shrugged off the ball. Gets away from his opponents. And it's half-time here. Good back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Out to the left it goes. Timely intervention. Rashford. And now they can launch a counter. Ferran Torres. Chooses to go back. And they've been caught out here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Fabian Ruiz. Rashford.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Fabian Ruiz. So we've reached the hour mark. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's played forward. And here's Lewandowski. It's found its way to him. Chance! Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rashford. Fabian Ruiz. Dashing forward at pace. João Cancelo battles to win it back.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Now the counter. And it's got through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Well played, he saw that coming. Defenders on the back foot. Fabian Ruiz. Is there any support? He might not need it. Repelled by the keeper. Now a chance to break. Rashford with a delicate ball. Dinked in. Ferran Torres! Sticks it away! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
That's up, and the shots! They've done it! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Llorente with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward.
Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has seen enough. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Saka. Rice. Chance to shoot. Chance! He goes for goal! He scored! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rice. Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Has a pop! Rice. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And here's the chance to counter. Merino. A chance to play it in. That's a good ball to find him. Rice gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Coached through there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Jordan Henderson. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rice. Pickford can claim that. Saka. Saka plays it forward. Rice. Well played, he saw that coming. Saka, already of course on the score sheet. 15 minutes till half-time. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call...
Goes to finish! Merino. Saka. And now they can launch a counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's there to cut it out. Rice drives it forward. Merino. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a loose ball. Saka. And a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kane gets it back. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's got options out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Away from immediate danger. He's gone for it! Looking to break out here. And the through ball is intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Play for a throw. Hoists it forward. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. How about a shot? Tries a shot! There it is!
Rice. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Henderson battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Out towards the flank. No, it's not getting there. Merino. Saka. And that has put paid to that. Rice. It's a great ball. Pings it in. Up he gets! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. France get it back again. Mbappe! And a goal kick.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now surely! Gonzalez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Ruben Diaz does well there, alert. Gonzalez. Chance to go for goal! Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Out to the right. Going through. He's had a shot! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's sprayed out wide. Mbappe! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodri goes looking. Could move up a gear here. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. There's the up for the header! Looks to clip it forward. He's got options out wide. And it's got through. He's left his man. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Gets wrestled off the ball. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the ball is out of play. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gonzalez. Plays it long. Ruben Diaz gets into the right position to intercept. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. And it's played forward, and he's there to cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's gone for it! Really well taken goal.
Manchester are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Manchester grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Battles to win it back. And here's Dembele. It's a great ball. Dembele! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Has a hit! It's on a plate. And the counter-attack is on for France. And the weighted pass hits one! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a promising ball.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's Dembele. Dembele plays it out to the flank. Great leap! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking to dink it in. Hoists it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just 5 minutes remaining now. A buccaneering run from the defender. He's dealt with that well. Manchester cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Turns and goes back. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Bernardo Silva. Shot at goal! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Manchester produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
So all square with almost no time remaining. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And that's it. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Great lead! He's delivered all right!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Gnabry. Goretzka. And the shot! Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Fabian Ruiz. It's come loose. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Wigan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. He's had shapes to shoot! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal is such a
chance! They've done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one.
They have hit one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, good interception. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. "30 minutes gone. Oh, what a Dembele! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Kimmich
Plays it forward. And it's Goretzka. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gnabry goes for goal! And here's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. That intervention was very necessary. There's the through ball. Gnabry. And here's Dembele. Chance, shoots! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Wigan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Kimmich. Gnabry. Gnabry drives it forward. And here's Kane. Hoists it forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pinged forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. The whistle for half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. We cannot help. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to...
Going for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Goretzka. He's made sure that that won't get through. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Wigan get it back again. And the counter is on. Back into the middle. Out to the left it goes. Up to meet it! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Gnabry. He's through the middle. Hits one! And it's played forward. Dembele.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a pop! Kurzawa. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Wigan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's Gnabry. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior, good take and he's had a look. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
They've played it short. Crosses it in low. He's had a shot! It's in! First blood drawn.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Sané. Lovely feet. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mbappe. Rudiger. Now it's Sané. And it's played forward. Valverde. Forward it goes. He's there to receive it. Germany are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Gets it back. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chance to shoot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe gets it out to the wing, looking to break out here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Valverde. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kimmich. Played out to the right. Now it's Sané. Now it's Goretzka. Sané goes for the cross. And he's there to clear it. Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. Puts in a cross. Now they can break here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Goretzka. Plays it out to the wing. Kimmich. And it's Sané.
Sané really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And his chance! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
In with a header! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hoists it forward. It's a throw in. Valverde. Oh, that is... Oh, shooting chance! The whistle for half-time. Strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Forward it goes. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it long. Oh, delightful ball. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Goretzka. That could spell trouble. Dashing forward at pace. Kimmich. He's gone for it! Goretzka. Gets up to head it! It's there! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So is this the start of a comeback?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Vinicius Junior desperately wants to get on the end of this. Valverde. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Gets up, going for goal! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shot at goal! It's broken loose. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Great lead! It's missed, but by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's played forward. Tries lifting it over. It's a goal kick. Battles to win it back. He spotted the run and played it. Shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
It's come loose, and they've been caught out here. Vinicius Junior, he does have an assist to his name. Kimmich. This could spell danger. And it's been given away. Gross. Real chance! No, he couldn't find the finish. Vinicius Junior goes looking. Vinicius Junior drives it forward. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Gross goes looking. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Rudiger does well there. Alert. Kimmich. You can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior has a pop! Mbappe! And that is that. Germany beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up. It's Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Rashford. Rice. That's a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So, a breakthrough already. Ball's out on the left now. Longley does well to read it and intercepts. Longley does well there, alert. Rice plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Big chance!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Up to meet it! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Plays it out to the flank. It's a fabulous position. Kane. Looking for a decent ball in. Defending of the desperate variety. Turns and goes back. He's managed to get himself offside. Rice. And here's Kane. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Chip through. Nice little flick. Going through. Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Jimenez. Plays it out to the wing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Rice. Rashford. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Koke. Played back in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Kane. Rashford. Rashford. There he goes, motoring forward.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Longley. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. Going for goal! Sticks it away! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Already up and running for the second half.
England playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them. That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Played out to the right. And here's Kane. Kane. And here's Kane. He's had a shot! They've done it! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chooses to go back. It's a loose ball. Koke plays it forward. Hoists it forward. Shooting chance! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
It's on a plate!
England showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And here's Rashford. And it's played forward. Now the counter. We get a throw in. Jimenez. It's come loose. And he's there to cut it out. Chance to break.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Looking to break out here. Forward it goes. Rice. And here's Kane. That's not going to make it. And here's Kane. He's shooting chance!
produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Could be a shapes to shoot! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. England merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Five minutes left on the clock.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He spotted the run and played it. He's gone for it! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Having turned the game on its... And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Massive lead! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. England winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen, and won. England leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is hits one! Rice, and it's played forward. Chance to break. Decent progress down the left. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rice loses his balance and loses the ball. He's had a goal! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Vinicius Junior, well weighted. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Either side yet able to find the net. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's had that put up. He's gone for it! Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock, big chance!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Oh, that's neat. He's shapes to shoot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rice. He spotted the run and played him through. Cut out in the nick of time. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Has a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Decent-looking ball. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And shoots! Oh, and the follow-up. Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's half-time here. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
Great leap! Has he found his man? Cuts it out. Rice.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He gets past his man. Rice. Vinicius Junior. Back to the keeper and go again. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Forward it goes. Could be a chance here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
Rice with a real chance here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rice, who's made his mark on this game. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Oh, what a wonderful stop! Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Has a hit! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And the flag has stayed down. Plenty waiting in the middle. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the counter is on. And he's there to cut it out. It's broken loose. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Out to the right. Gabriel. And the finish! Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Gets into some space. And the shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! His position was perfect. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to open the scoring. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Oh, you could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Brings it forward. Kimmich. Goretzka. He's gone for it! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He could be in here. Isak. Kimmich. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Isak. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Shot! Goal! Guerrero. Breaks on here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Isak. Good ball. Going through. This could spell danger. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Kane. Isak. That's great strength on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is terrific skill. Kane. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers. Just brushed off the ball there. Now they can break here. Isak, out towards the flank. And he's there to cut it out. He's had a go! They've scored! Into the lead once more. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gets wrestled off the ball. Out to the right. Looking to break out here. He's through the middle. Goretzka chooses to go back. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game as both sides...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Goretzka. Right through the middle. Oh, that's neat. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now it's Kane. Chance to break. Kimmich. Chance has a pop! Tries to get it forward quickly. Isak, and help's available out wide. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Kane. He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Davis cuts it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
That's a decent ball. Timely intervention. Goretzka. Hoists it forward. Has a hit! And the ball's come out. Alisson trying to get there. Goretzka. Goretzka! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kane. He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And the shot! And in it goes!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was a given. It always was.
Look, the goal was well knocked.
Goes for goal! He scored! And they're back in front!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Liverpool take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but
Chance! It's come back out! They've done it!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Alisson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Kane, and he's on his way! Knocks it away. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, great ball! And the shot! And that is there, and he can get that clear. So that's it. It is all over. A fine advertisement for attacking football. A really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.